Hey Aquarius, it's Jen. Did my voice just do this? How are you? How are you guys doing? Excuse me. I just realized I just skipped Capricorn, so I'll have to go back. But this is for the sign of Aquarius. I love Aquarians, as I tell you every month. So you guys are out of the box thinkers, which I like. I think Sagittarians and Aquarians do well together. And that's been my experience seeing it, because I have 3 family members. And my first boyfriend, my first real long-term boyfriend, was Aquarian. And even though he had some anger issues, we got along. Like, we like to do the same things. Anyway, what was I just going to say? It must not have been important because it went out of my mind. Oh, if you guys have thoughts about videos for my channel, let me know, because you guys always have good ideas. I want to do something different. I think I've been having trouble getting the monthlies out because I never really enjoyed doing the monthlies by zodiac. I used to do just weekly readings for everyone. So I don't know. I got to think of something new. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, you guys have the World. Oh, and Judgment. Holy schnizzles. And a Work card. And the Fool card. Holy smokes. So first of all, apply. If you guys, like a managerial position shows up somewhere that catches your eye, definitely apply for it, because you have some really good energy about starting a new cycle. Leveling up has been coming up a lot. That's why I don't like doing the zodiac 12 videos, one for each zodiac sign. Can't talk all of a sudden, because I feel like I just feel like I tape the same video over and over again, where I could do just like a more longer, in-depth one. That would be better. But anyway, people like these. So the culmination of something. So getting ready for a new phase in life, leveling up, or a new career, a new job, moving, finishing school, starting a new phase in life. So it's neither good nor bad. It's just part of life. You graduate from high school, you go to college, or you get a job. You go to college, you either do more school or you get a job, or do something, travel, whatever. You move on. So that type of energy is there. But with the Judgment, there's also this feeling of some sort of wake-up call or aha moment that happens. I mean, this could be anything. This can come up when people realize they need to make a lifestyle change. It can come up when they realize they're completely on a wrong path in their career. Like they somehow got completely off course, or the person that they're with is the one or isn't the one. It could be like, yes, I want to get married, or wait, I'm trying to force something to work and it's not fair to me or the other person to keep going on and pretending like I think this is the relationship that's going to last forever, right? With this 3 of Pentacles, it does point to management, to a new career, a new level of career. Sometimes you need to leave where you are. It's so weird. Like, you can have people I've noticed this at work. People can have way less experience, but come in from the outside, and it seems like, I don't know, just that fresh perspective. People seem to like that and seem to value it more. I don't know how to explain it, but definitely apply for things that you may at first glance be like, oh, I'm not qualified, or I'm not this. Just put it out there, because often those position descriptions are like their ideal candidate, but they can see if you have certain experience that, oh, well, I can train them. Like they don't expect people to just come in and be able to step into the job, very rarely. Yeah, and take a leap of faith. Go for it. Oh, you're also like moving away from a stressful situation. So definitely a decision that needs to be made. So let's see these other cards. The moon. Yeah, in some part of your life where you've just been having trouble figuring it out, like, is this working? Is it not? What's that person thinking? Like, that's a good indication that maybe it's time to move on. Yes, this card can say just wait for the sun to come out. Things will be clearer in a little bit. And we definitely have that Pisces moon, which is going to be a full moon, which I think is going to be sort of a hot mess because Pisces is my son's a Pisces. I love Pisces, but they can be, depending on how much water they have in their chart, and very sort of, yeah, just hard to pin down, deceptive, dreamy energy. It's just kind of unstable, I guess. Yeah, but you are ready, like you're kind of burnt out where you are. That's why I think this is a fire sign, but this fire sign has no energy. He's burnt out. Lost his motivation, his enthusiasm for something, his inspiration, and he needs something new. So this Ace of Swords comes in and says, "All right, let's cut away all this ugh, hot mess of emotions that aren't helping us at all. Um, let's cut everything away so we can make an intelligent decision," right? Look at they even like meditate, figure out what you want. But the swords cards come in and get rid of all that emotional clutter and emotional attachments. We can have emotional attachments to past relationships where people treated us like crap. So this is like cutting those cords, getting rid of, decluttering all that stuff and saying, okay, why am I unhappy? Why have I lost my mojo, my spark? What is behind that? And what is the bottom line? What can I do? Okay, if this relationship isn't right and I'm trying to talk myself into it, I can end the relationship because the bottom line is it's not fair to either of us to keep it going. If this job is sucking the life out of me, is soul crushing, um, I can move on for that. So it's going to be some sort of wake up call in some area. It could even be, I mean, you don't have any pentacles really, but it could be in health. Maybe, you're overweight, you get a pre-diabetic or type 2 diabetes, and it's like, get moving, get going, moving, get hiking. Maybe you've been sedentary. Time to move on. But I welcome this Judgment card because it's like once you know something, you can't deny it anymore, and it really um, encourages you, or more than encourages, you have to take action with this Judgment card. This wake up call is just something you can't ignore, and it really again brings on this new phase of life. And you even have the Wheel of Fortune here, and this is a big shift in your life direction for the better. Yeah. So again, look to what's draining your energy and where you're unhappy, and figure out what's the bottom line. What is the bottom line here that's going to turn my life around in that area and bring my inspiration back and my enjoyment in life and enthusiasm for life back. Because Aquarius reminds me, you guys are very active. You're very fiery air signs. You definitely are. You have an agile mind. You like to think. You like to do things and create new things. Yeah, you have a lot of enthusiasm and entrepreneurial spirit and energy. And so this is not a good look for you. It's not something that you like and that you're comfortable with. So you're going to have to take action. And this month, you're going to get the inspiration or the thought, because this is that bottom line thought. I'm sorry. Where all of a sudden it just becomes very simple. It's like, this job is soul crushing. I need a new job. And you get a new job. Like, it just becomes very, it's not like, well, I've been with that company and I promised them I would do this and all that other stuff. And well, I might have to move, or I might have to, maybe my parking won't be as good, which you'd be surprised at what a big deal parking is if you're somewhere where parking sucks. But in this, it's just like, no, okay, that's all just extra, cluttering stuff that's not really important. We're in Virgo season, so we're going to clear all that clutter out. And this Ace of Swords says, bottom line is, this relationship isn't working. This job isn't working. Where I go to bring my kid to daycare isn't working. I don't like this gym anymore. Me sitting on my ass when I come home isn't working. I'm unhealthy. I need to get up. And it's going to make you change something. And you're going to take control. You're going to, instead of your power being someone else, you're going to be like, no, I can take control of my career. I can take control of these things in my life, and so that I'm not here. Some of you too have been maybe taking on way too many responsibilities that aren't yours. So I say, drop everything for a minute and look and say, okay, look at your calendar. What on here is my responsibility? Is my partner helping bring the kids everywhere? What's going, you can renegotiate. It could be a time for you to renegotiate things as well. That's always on the table at a job, in a relationship, whatever, where you say, hey, I need to, relook at the terms here of our relationship, or maybe you never had any and now it's time to put those down. Sometimes we have to have that so it's hard to have these difficult conversations, because you're like, well, if I ask my boss for a raise, they might fire me. Or if I talk to my partner that I'm feeling overburdened and I could use some help, they may break up with me. Well, it's probably going to happen anyway. It's probably going to crash and burn at some point. But at least having that conversation, you've given it a try, you've tried, and right from that person's mouth what they're committed to or not, and where they're coming from. And then you're working on information, not coming from this weird Piscean moon, everything's distorted and weird, and this isn't information. This is sort of more fear-based. This is information. And making a decision based on sort of facts. All right, Aquarius, that is your reading. I hope you have a fantastic September. See you at the next reading.